One of the busiest roads in Southwest Florida is pretty much the epicenter of development.
Thousands of apartments, new restaurants, and retail shops are either under construction or in the planning stages.
Fox 4's Ryan Kruger is live on Pine Island Road to show us how the area is quickly changing. Ryan.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't driven along Pine Island Road recently, especially the closer you get to Matlacha and Pine Island, you may not even recognize it anymore. There are new businesses that have opened recently or are under construction, and everywhere you look, there are signs of development.
Whether you're looking from your car or taking a bird's eye view, you see signs of development everywhere on Pine Island Road.
There's just a lot going on, which is really a surprise for this area.
Surprising, says John Smart, who's lived in the northwest part of Cape Coral for a decade, because he says this area has historically been left behind from commercial development.
If you want to do anything and you live in the northwest, you got to drive to, if you want to go to Walmart, you got to go to Del Prado or up to Punta Gorda. So that's 20 minutes. You know, it'd be nice to go 5 or 10 minutes.
There's an old saying that commercial development follows the people, and a lot of people are expected to move to this part of Cape Coral. According to city planning records, more than 5,400 apartment units are either already under construction or in the planning phases in this 4.5-mile stretch of Pine Island Road, from Santa Barbara Boulevard down to Burnt Store Road.
A 30,000 square foot shopping center is set to open by the fall of next year. At Pine Island and Chiquita Roads, 3 new buildings were constructed in recent months.
Right now we're in the middle of nothing, but it's going to be something, going to be really big.
And then there's the Cape Coral Grove, a 130-acre town center that will include retail, office space, a hotel, and apartments.
This area of land that is destined for development, but if it's done the right way, it's going to draw tremendous attention from our city.
Jerry Smith is the president of the Northwest Cape Coral Neighbors Association, a group of about 2,000 members that keeps a close eye on developments along the Pine Island corridor.
We're pro-smart development. Smart development means we don't want to see, 3 or 4 or 5 storage facilities.
Some developers are buying up land without a clear idea of what's going in. For instance, Lee Health purchased nearly 80 acres of land just east of Burnt Store Road for the sole purpose of eventually building something here for the growing number of residents.
I've been here 10 years and this is really the first time I've been excited about development, because it's actually happening.
So the next time you drive along Pine Island Road, it might look different from just recently. A good sign, according to Smith.
It gives us all hope about a better tomorrow, and you can't really put a price on that for what it means to people.
And something to keep in mind, a lot of folks consider Pine Island Road to be the north end of Cape Coral, but it's really not. So you go 5 miles to the south, that's Cape Coral Parkway, historically labeled as downtown Cape Coral, but you can still go 5 miles to the north of here. You're still in Cape Coral, only it's home after home after home without much development there. So the neighbors feel there's a lot of people who live here without much development to support them. Along Pine Island Road, I'm Ryan Kruger, Fox 4.